So what is up guys, Killerkev today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda.net website. This is going to be episode 25, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. Dawnguard Brotherhood shop. This is located within the city of Riften on the eastern side of Mistvale Keep. There's a cool cat over there called Savid with his wife Morgan, and they run a shop within Riften that does sell a ton of rare and unique items to aid you and your followers to help you track down all the vampires and undead hunters. The family was once part of the Dawnguards itself, so with the recent vampire attacks and the re-establishment of the Dawnguard, it is time now to honor their ancestors and open the shop doors to aid you within your fight. This mod adds a ton of new things within that shop, aka new swords that do additional damage to vampires, undead and werewolves, silver bolts which you would expect, a new crossbow that deals 40 stun damage to vampires, adds a ton of new arrows and bolts with combustion damage, explosion damage, and explosion on target damage. New rings and amulets have been added, craftable potions and poisons, a few new spells, and a couple of unique weapons too. There's just too much to cover within this video, so if you guys want to check out everything within this mod, which I highly recommend, I'm just showing you a little bit to do with this within the video. It is only going to be 35 MP, located in Riften. It's pretty easy to find, and there's a ton of different stuff to go and check out. Highly recommend grabbing this, even if you are not a massive fan of the Dawnguard DLC or care too much about vampires. I don't too much just because I haven't played the Dawnguard DLC, but I found this mod really enjoyable just for the new items within the mod. Steel Orcish armor. This mod replaces the regular Orcish armor textures with steel instead of the Orcish armor textures. Crafting and tempering recipes are still within the original Orcish armor, so do not worry about that. This can still be upgraded, in other words. The armor's worth in gold or weight in gold has not been altered at all, and now the Orcish armor has been renamed as Steel Orcish armor. Just pretty much a new retexture or a replaced version of the vanilla gear. In my eyes, actually looks much more cleaner, looks a little bit more crisp as well. Just it gives the Orcish armor a clean look once you equipped it too. I think it looks great on all particular classes. It does support every single class. It's just a reskin of a vanilla gear, but I thought I'd add it in this video just because I think it looks really cool. Vampire Armor Compilation adds a ton of new armors to be crafted within the Forge. Both can be crafted within steel and steel plate categories of the Forge, can be found and worn by vampires within the game too. This adds Daedric Vampire Armor, Glass Vampire Armor, Dragon Scale Vampire Armor, Evelyn Vampire Armor, a custom textured Vampire Armor with its own, a Cold Armor Harbor, Steel and Steel Plate Armor, and Ebony Vampire Armors. Ton of different armors, as you can tell, that I've just listed off. That is all the armors that you get within this. They are really beautifully textured. Some of them are a little bit weird, but that is to be expected by a vampire. A couple of cool things I did like about this mod: it was actually found on some vampires within the world too, so that is kind of nice to see. If you are rocking a vampire companion, or you are a vampire yourself and you want some unique equipment for that particular class, then this is going to be for you. And for our next spot is going to be Mining Spell. Now I don't know how many times you guys have forgotten it, but for me, I've forgotten it a few times to bring a pickaxe along while playing a nice playthrough of Skyrim. Bump into some ore that you desperately need to make that next level piece of armor, and unfortunately don't always have a pickaxe on you. For me, I don't obviously run around with a pickaxe. It's very pointless, and for people that share the same interests as me, then this is going to be for you. This mod basically adds a spell called the Mining Spell. You can use this spell to cast on rocks, i.e. iron ore, and then it will extract the iron ore from a spell instead of using a pickaxe. If you're looking for the spell tomb, it is located within Ember Shard Mine. Very easy to find. I actually looked up some of the pictures within the gallery on the mod page itself to find out where it was. It only took me about 5 minutes, but it saved me a ton of time while playing the game. Really enjoyed this. It's kind of a cool feature as well. Very simplistic, but also very awesome. And for our last spot is going to be an awesome one for the PlayStation 4. It is Shaxxs Useless Helpful Mod. A little bit of a weird concept there, but I'll break it down for you. Personally, this one is absolutely great. Shame we don't have something like this for Xbox. If we do, let me know within the comment section below, because I'd love to use this for Xbox, but this one is a PS4 one. This gains or grants you XP from all the following: cooking pots, cooking, spits, smelting, and the tanning rack, which is absolutely insane. This one has been added onto a few things as well within the update. It does display that, or lists all of that, shall I say, within the description on the mod. Insane. People are loving this, people are enjoying this. I'm not too sure how much experience you are getting from this, but it's better than none, and plus you're always constantly progressing through the game by doing small acts to receive XP. This one is going to be 7 KB. Let me know how much XP you get, guys, and let me know if this mod actually suffice for anyone playing the game, because any XP isn't better than no XP. So guys, that's been the end of episode 25 for 5 brand new console mods to hit the Bethesda.net website. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, smack a like on the video. That is much appreciated. I don't have a Patreon or anything like that. I'm just doing this because I freaking love it. And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button, click the little bell to get notifications for every time I post on the channel. But until the next one, guys, Killerkev here and Killerkev out.